On this spring, going to get a lot of reps on Saturday. How big is that moment for them to make the team come this August? Because I guess it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, it's huge. Those guys knew at the beginning of spring that it was an audition for them. And they knew they'd be getting a lot of reps, because of numbers. And I think it's been a great opportunity for those guys. I think they've had a chance to earn some respect. They walk through the building now. All the coaches know those guys' names, and they're starting to, earn the right to be a Tennessee Vol. So it's been exciting. That's always the fun part, is giving me an opportunity to practice coaching. Trying to find different ways to get the most out of maybe a guy that may be a little smaller, a little bit slower. But those guys have all come in and worked hard. I'm very proud of those guys and what they brought to the team.
Robert, as the spring wraps up, I guess, how can you kind of describe how Coach DeBoer has kind of come in and made the transition with this offense and you, the offensive coaches and the staff in general?
It was a good fit. I can see exactly why Coach Jones thought so high of him. He's a great coach. Really, really brilliant mind. Very, very technique-driven coach. Both up front with the offensive line, the running backs, the receiver. He's brought a fundamental game to the offense, and he's been good. He's good with us, having suggestions and been really good from a creative standpoint. So it's been really good, and the players like him. He brings a lot of energy. So it's been a good spring for those our players to learn Coach Debo, and also for us as a coaching staff to learn him.
Obviously, Saturday is a final evaluation for you guys in this team, but just from a recruiting angle with the fans, I mean, how much of that is in play, and how much of that is part of it?
Well, I tell you what, you guys know. I mean, we learn more in the first 14 practices than we do in the last scrimmage. Obviously, we'll want to go out there and put on a good show for the fans and have fun. But the main thing is we want to come out healthy, and we won't do a lot of the things that we've done the first 14 practices. Obviously, we have to kind of close down camp a little bit and kind of dumb down our system just to make it simple, so we can go out there and be sound, but also protect who we are as an identity for Team 119. So it's going to be a fun day. Obviously it's big for recruiting to get those guys on campus and meet some of the families and let them get a chance to see our kids and finish the spring strong.
Talk about the development of Kamara through the spring and the cohesion with Jalen.
I mean, he's first, for him to be an early graduate, junior college kid, these 15 practices, he can't get back. They're valuable. These are the most important practices of his life, because he's going to be a brand new player come August. Now he's able to watch himself on film. When he got here a month or so ago, he was watching Jalen run, plays and Marlon Lane. Now he's going to be able to see himself make mistakes. He's going to be able to see the things that he needs to improve on. So, now he's in Coach Lawson's hands. Coach Lawson will shape him and mold him. And by the time I get him in August, I expect him to be a different football player. And he will be, because he's a self-motivated kid, and he's going to work hard to be a better player when we get back in August.
You think that'll give you the 1-2 punch you're looking for?
I hope so. Obviously you learn more about a player when September rolls around. But from right now, from what I see, I think he's ready to play. He still has some fundamental things he has to work on. He has to continue to work on the style of play, the way we play as an offense. But from a knowledge standpoint, he's almost there. And now he's made those mistakes that are going to help him be a good football player. And I think he and Jalen will be a heck of a combination coming fall.
What about receiving out of the backfield? Does he look good in that?
Really good. He and Jalen are both guys that we can throw the ball to out of the backfield. So I think he'll be a weapon for us, handling the ball and also throwing the ball.
Thank you, Coach.